Now we just want to eat them all. So I wanted some new overhead earphones because I think it's a pair of Goodman's ones that are more like circular, but the way they sit on my ears kind of hurts. So I bought these ones that are dupes of the Apple, is it Air Maxes? I think, like the big overhead ones that Apple do. So dupe of them because I didn't want to spend a fortune on headphones. And yeah, they've just arrived. They sit so comfortably over my ears. If anyone wanted to know where I got them from, they're from TikTok shop, so like I need to test out the quality because it could be horrendous. But yeah, it comes with a jack lead so that you can like actually plug it into a device that still has one of those. just been the shops and we're going to meet Amy's friend at the gym and do an hour. So I really need to get into a routine of going. So we're going to go and head off in a moment. The dog is going feral because we bought him more treats from Pets at Home. And now he just wants to eat them all. I thought I'd just get a bit real for a minute. So I have quite bad gym anxiety and I'm trying to fight it because I know going to the gym is the best thing for me. It is the one place that I'll actually do an effective workout and come out feeling good afterwards. And when I've done it consistently in the past before, I've seen results. It is good for me. But I get so anxious at the thought of going, more so on my own. For a while I didn't really understand why, but then I look back on it and all of the gym and fitness TikTokers and Instagrammers that I watched on social media were slim, and I'd never really saw much representation of people my size or bigger in the gym. And so I think in my head I told myself that everyone in the gym would be slim and that they'd judge me for being there because I'm bigger, even though I'm obviously there to better myself. And so I kind of formed anxiety around going, especially on my own, because of that. But at the gym tonight, my sister's friend came with us. And so her and my sister kind of went off and did their own thing a little bit, so I was left by myself. And I honestly think it was the best thing that we could have done, because I went off and did ab workouts and arm workouts by myself. I was on the treadmill for 10 minutes on my own. It just kind of made me realise that everyone there wasn't looking at me and they weren't judging me. And even if they were, no one was saying anything. So there's actually nothing scary about going whatsoever. So yeah, I think it helped. I obviously still have a very long way to go. I still feel apprehensive at the thought of going, especially on my own, but I just need to keep pushing myself out of my comfort zone and making myself go, otherwise I'm not going to get over that. But no, it was a good session. I feel good now. I've just had a shower. Yeah, it feels like a successful workout. I decided to be adventurous. I'm not very versatile when it comes to my matcha. I usually stick to strawberry matcha, vanilla matcha, or if I'm going Blank Street or Costa, I'll have a white chocolate matcha, you know, like basically the basic ones. A post came up on my Instagram the other day from Perfect Ted, which is the matcha brand that I personally use, and they posted like, I think it was matcha recipes to try that don't include syrup, and one of them was a brown sugar matcha, and I was kind of intrigued because we had brown sugar in. It was relatively easy to make. It was literally just brown sugar, hot water, you mix that together, then you put your milk, ice, and then your matcha on top. So I was like, hey, that seems pretty simple to make. So I've just made that. So the recipe that they provided did use plain matcha. We don't have plain matcha in because I like my matcha flavoured. So I used the Perfect Ted vanilla matcha instead, and it's so good. Like, I think if you're not really into like sweet matcha, it's not for you, but for me, because I'm like into that, it's good. And I feel like the vanilla matcha actually like makes it a bit more for me, so. Me and my sister basically did a whole Hunger Games marathon over the weekend. The only one we didn't watch was Songbirds and Snakes, but it's because we've watched that one so many times since it came out that it was like, enough now. But yeah, we watched the original 4 films. I've never seen Mockingjay before, so it was the first time watching it, and I actually really enjoyed it. And it got me inspired. So I've been in a bit of a reading slump recently. Like, I love to read, but recently it's felt so difficult. And I don't know if it's because I put a lot of pressure on myself with hobbies and getting into better habits. So I feel the same with like the gym and skincare. I think because I'm trying to get into a habit of doing multiple different things at the same time, it's like I can't commit to them because I'm getting too in my head about them. I think what I need to do to build up these habits is start with one and build that one up to a point where I'm just doing it without thinking before starting another one. So I'm doing that with the gym, but I am also trying to prioritize no social media after like 9 or 10 o'clock at night because I don't sleep very well. So I wanted to get back into reading again, but I was reading Alchemized, and don't get me wrong, it's an incredible book. I do love it. But I think because it's so long, I'm finding it really difficult to like get through it. So I thought I'd give it a break for a bit, and I am going to restart the Hunger Games, as in the entire series. So that is going to be my TBR for the rest of April and probably May. My goal is to read all of them by the end of May. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. That's the plan. And I'm actually reading them in chronological order in terms of what book would come first in the timeline. So I'm reading Songbirds and Snakes now, then it'll be Sunrise on the Reaping, then it'll be the main trilogy. I think especially because the Sunrise on the Reaping trailer has come out, it's like really inspired me to read them again in the lead up to this film coming out, because I like to read books multiple times. I'm not I've read it once, I'm done with it, I'll never read it again. I read books multiple times and it's just how I am. I'm the same with films, like I'll rewatch a film, but it's always because I know I'll miss something, so I like to do rereads. And so I've only ever read Songbirds and Snakes and Sunrise on the Reaping once. Same with the Hunger Games and Catching Fire actually, but I've never read Mockingjay. Yeah, I think it'll be good to read through them all, because the ones that I have read before, I'll probably notice different things and I might actually enjoy them more this second time. And then it'll be good to read Mockingjay for the first time, because the film was really good, devastating, but I feel like the book is actually worse. So yeah, can't wait to be emotionally damaged.